Hi, this is Donald Banks, missionary to England, over in Camborne. Thought I'd give you a little update about what's been happening since the last time. I think the last update we did was the last video update was in 2015. Now, of course, you caught us in November, so at the moment I'm a little hairy. And of course, that makes some of the children go, "Is that Father Christmas?" But no, it's the beard actually helps in when it gets really cold. Let's see, things that went on since last time. Well, shortly after the last update, I'd gotten sick. A thing called Miller-Fisher syndrome, where half my head was basically paralyzed for a while and had double vision and stuff. But it's okay. I kept a stiff upper lip because I had no choice, because I couldn't move part of my head. My whole face was not so good, but I mostly recovered from that. Not completely, of course. There's always some things. I have problems with my eyes now, not watering, and I can't actually smile properly anymore. But that's fine. The bigger thing that went on immediately after that was my son, Max, was diagnosed with cancer. And so for the rest of that year, and a little bit of the rest, the next year, that he was he went through chemotherapy, and he is fully recovered. In fact, at the moment, he is sitting in the van right here, not looking at things. He's right there, so he's fine now. But that was probably the hardest time in our lives that we went through. He got real sick for a while, but he's good now. The church is doing okay. We started an addiction recovery ministry. We went through that for like 15 weeks and stuff like that. That went quite well, and because of that, we've got a new person that wants to join in the church and be baptized, and he's grown a lot and wants to start working, doing actually more of evangelism and stuff. So that's a blessing. We were also getting things prepared for this next year coming up. We're teaching the people more about personal evangelism, and God is blessing us throughout the difficult times. And we've been able to pray with so many people, especially during the time with Max's cancer, because if you ever want to find a place where people are quite willing to pray, it's definitely a cancer ward. So we thank you guys for your continued support. Many churches have been real blessing. Some gave extra to help out with some of the other costs. And then, in fact, recently, when we had mentioned in our recent prayer letter, our dryer broke after 20 years, and a church in California emailed us and says, "Oh, we'd like to give you money for a dryer." And I was like, "Oh, that's very nice of you." And we didn't ask for it. I was just giving that as an example in my prayer letter of things that we to work on, because sometimes you're able to fix things, sometimes you're not able to fix things, but God led them to do that, and we were able to get a slightly nicer dryer, and my wife is quite happy about that. And so that's a joy, and we're just looking forward to what the Lord has for us in the coming days and months, and that hopefully, Lord willing, we'll be able to make a difference here. And the community is growing, and we're just trying to reach out and point whosoever will to the cross of Calvary. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we will speak to you guys later. If you've got any questions, or if you need more than this, just let me know. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.